not been recording. Now we're recording. Okay. So PROJ.COLL.2, instead of focusing on the cost of college, is focused on the student life and activities. I see 2 people have already turned them in. That's cool. But this is due this Friday. It's got a deadline of our next one at June 7th, and it is in that 50% grades category. Pretty much the same setup. It's got the instructions laid out. Instead, it's focusing on school life culture this time. If you're not going to college, if you're instead going straight into the workforce or maybe the armed service, or you're doing some type of trade school, something that's not the traditional college that's been marketed to y'all, you can do this research for the surrounding area in the place that you are moving to, even if it is still, hi, good morning, even if it's still the same place that we're currently at. So you can do this assignment still, even if you're not going directly to college in the traditional sense. The first step is a brainstorm, just making a list of things that you want to try now that you're maybe away from home, or just things you've heard of that sound cool. That's a brainstorm, no wrong answers. Gets your mind in the right spot for thinking about cool stuff you can do at school. Second step is talking about the college-specific page or the trade school-specific page, the tourism page for your place that you're moving to if you're moving, looking at the student life or student activities. I'm still doing my examples for EWU, so that's where I went. It's going to take you to a page something like this, which is not the most informative besides all of the links. But if you explore around here and go to recreation, you can check out dining that's related to on campus. It'll take you to a lot of new tabs. Different options here, stuff to do about the area. I mean, it's not always the most thorough, but it does give you a starting point to start researching the surrounding area of the place you're going to be doing the next chapter of your life. There's also typically on these college pages a list of groups or clubs. It's a little bit harder to find sometimes. It's a little bit less user-friendly. But this is going to have a list of not only all the clubs that are around and on campus, but also different Greek societies, honor societies, other groups that you can participate in. It's all going to be found at a site something like this. And all of this is to say, for step 2, you're going to visit these pages and tell me about some of the stuff that you're interested in. This version of the college research assignment is more of an essay style, more short answer as compared to bullet points. So this is talking about you want to look at Club 1, Group 2 seems interesting because of these skills, and you have ... all the way to Activity 7 for whatever reasons are interesting to you. The third step is outlining some activities that are in the area that are removed from college or removed from the school that you're at, like art installations, museums, concert venues, parks. I've listed a couple here for Spokane and Cheney, the 2 areas that are nearest EWU, as well as the Knitting Factory, one of my favorite venues, and a park locator. So you have stuff like this to go off of when you are looking at, or when you're filling out the version for your experience. And then finally, how are you planning to balance work and life? This is a short essay response as well, making sure that you guys are aware that there's a lot of fun to be had. There's a lot of work to be done. You need to balance those 2 things. So just tell me a little bit about your style on that. So that is all I need from y'all. This is due Friday. The third part will probably start on Thursday or after your block day or whatever. Other than that, I'm going to conduct the interviews for those who are present. If you were absent for your interview, we can work maybe with the end of the day today. But that's all I need you guys to work on for today. Any questions? No? Okay, cool. We'll wrap this up. We'll go off the air, and we're going to start with B. You were my first interview today.